Good afternoon. My name is Chidi Abube Okebalama, and today I'll be talking about discussion question number two in the ITECH 3900 Practice and Ethics uh, textbook for Chapter 9. This is for Chapter 9. Uh, and how I believe, although Professor Turkle's view has some good aspects to it, I don't 100% agree with it. And to some extent, I do disagree partly with it. I'd like to first start off by saying I believe that social media has hurt the general population's ability to communicate, but it is not due to social media apps. It's the way people have began to use them. Most people use social media as a way to portray themselves outside of their lives or their everyday lives. The true use of social media, in my opinion, is as a secondary tool for communication. This is seen in how most influential members of social media use and most social media users, such as the baby, presidents, even like Barack Obama, Donald Trump. They use social media sites and social media platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube in order to build up off of who they already are. So people already know them outside of just social media, and then they add on to that using social media. I'd like to also say that many famous social networking platform users, right? Um, well, I'd like to describe what social platform is. A social media platform is basically a place where an online community of internet users um, can come together and enables the members to break down distance, time, and even cultural barriers. And I believe that some of these users include, like I said earlier, um, political figures and popular artists who are known outside. Like I said earlier, they're known outside of just social media itself. A lot of these people, you'll see them in magazines, newspapers, or you'll see them in articles, different kinds of physical, real life, real world places. Maybe a venue that you're going to, or maybe at a rally for a political figure like a senator. That's why I believe the true nature of social media isn't as a tool to like describe who you are. It's a tool used uh, to empower you to like express express yourself, who you already are in real life, in online or in the online presence. Moving on from that, I feel like for regular people, having a social media presence should not be the way with which you primarily communicate, but rather the tool you use to enhance your real world social presence. I believe this can be done by communicating with friends in real life, and if they move maybe far distance, or if you and a friend are having language barriers, I believe there are some social media websites or social media like Snapchat, I believe. There's also what else? YouTube. There are different social media platforms that allow people to be able to understand other languages. They allow for translation and they allow for long distance communication as well as even uh, due to long distance communication over long spans of time. Like somebody might be, or through different time zones, excuse me. Somebody might be at night over in China, and in the US, when it's daylight, they're still able to communicate using social media platforms. And this allows for improved communication between people. So, in my opinion, social media is not too often used or is not often used appropriately. Uh, and due to that fact, people are becoming less able to communicate and interact appropriately in person. With my stance being that way, I state that I feel that Professor Turkle's view on social media is a bit extreme, but it does have merit, a strong amount of merit. uh, similar to my views and my opinions. I thank you, and I appreciate your time. Have a great night.